So I've been doing the Peloton a lot lately. And whenever I do that, I start to break out. So earlier, Bear was like, Daddy, what's on your chin? Like, my chin? I'm like, oh, do you mean my pimple? He's like, yeah, that. He's like, can I touch it?
It's not your chin though.
I know. He thought this was my chin.
I think that part's even funnier.
Yeah. He's like, can I touch it? I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. He's like, I don't want to touch it. Oh, thanks a lot.
I remember asking my babysitter, this is how far back mine went. Hey, I have one too. That's funny. We have...
When we kiss.
I'm thinking it's a sign that the pimples on our foreheads are mirror images, and when we kiss, they're perfectly aligned.
Oh my gosh.
Back when I was real little and we lived in Kansas City, I had a babysitter and I asked, like she had pretty bad acne, and I remember asking her what it was. Cool. She also taught us how to smell our own breath. So that was awesome.
My acne was so bad. I've done 3 different rounds of Accutane. If you've ever done any Accutane, it's just like the worst medicine. It just like really dries you out everywhere, and it's, I mean, there's like lawsuits about it being like, I guess a lot of people, it was like caused depression. So it's like,
really? Yeah,
and each individual pill has like a pregnant woman with a big old red X through it, and now you have to like do counseling before you take it.
Counseling? Why? Because of depression?
Yeah, I think because suicide.
Did you feel a little depressed?
Did you know that you left the freezer open?
No.
No, I didn't feel depressed at all. But it's some serious stuff.
Wow, dang. And you did like more rounds than they recommended.
I did 3 rounds of it. But like 1 in high school, 1 in the Army, and then 1 in college. So they were pretty spread out.
Oh, okay. What is it? Is it like a pill?
Mm-hmm. It's like a tetracycline.
How long do you take it?
6 months maybe. Yeah.
Face Daddy.
What?
I did.
There.
What did you do?
Bubba's talking to you. He wants to tell you something. Go ahead.
Bubba.
Hey, Bear.
I'll show you my toys.
Okay.
It's not a FaceTime, but...
Will you do me a favor?
Oh no.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, you.
Look at my toys.
Oh, yeah.
All those.
Hey,
Let me see.
look at your hair. Hi.
Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look.
Wow. She's front center.
See your cheeks?
Little Jumbo.
Hey, Junebug.
Look at
Bear.
Junebug's pajamas.
Bear. Next time you come down here, you can take your coat off, okay?
Bear, you can take your coat off next time. Uh-oh.
You know.
What?
Still. Why do you have an open cup? Why do you have an open cup in here?
What the heck?
Oh, look at this.
You feeling better, honey bunny? That was traumatic or dramatic? Or both. Eloise is definitely in the stage where she's hating bath time. I remember the twins kind of going through it at different times, but yeah, I remember it definitely being a thing. I can't remember how long it lasted, but which it's unfortunate because Eloise used to love bath time. Right, Eloise? Look at that hair. Yeah, look how cute you are. Look how cute you are. I know. Are you in your happy place?
Yes.
Even though this place is a complete and utter pigsty.
I literally just cleaned it today. I'm serious.
A lovely story.
And it was a survival mode kind of day, so it's a miracle that I was even able to like, dedicate allocate some time.
You think that's because Eloise is teething?
Yes, I do. She has been a much crankier baby the last couple of days than her usual, and like will not let me set her down. This is probably the first.
I was gonna say,
Time
ever
of
since I
time.
got home, she's been great.
Yeah.
Did you give her some ibuprofen or something?
Well, I did. Yeah, I guess it's probably kicking in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious a couple of days ago she had the really red cheeks. I posted on Instagram. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, I do a lot of stories these days because they're a lot of fun, and it's easier than it's really easier than picking up the vlog camera if there's a cute moment going on, because I almost always have my phone nearby.
Totally.
And so I like to post Instagram stories. So if you want like day-to-day life,
Day to day.
the same day, hey,
Bear.
Bear, you should not be playing with that, buddy.
No joke.
Then check us out on Instagram, or just at Brad Rach. Or I have my personal Instagram that's more about me, not about the kids. And that's Rachel Engelbart's. No Bear. This is something only mommy and daddy can do. But yeah, I posted that her cheeks were really red.
We do want.
And I took a poll. That's right, only mommy and daddy do that. Look how cute that is.
Mm-hmm.
Besides being like a hazard, strangulation hazard.
Well, yeah, if we weren't here.
So then a lot of people were like, I took a poll and I asked, like, why do you think your cheeks are so red? A lot of people thought fever. More people thought teething, and it's definitely, she doesn't have fever or anything.
I mean, you just know by her poop that she's teething.
Exactly, her cheeks and her poop. But there are no, like, I did a pretty good exam of her mouth today.
Yeah.
I can't figure out, like, where the tooth might be coming from.
I'm no dentist, but I have had 3 children.
Exactly. Were you thirsty?
For me,
Were you so thirsty?
go Bears. I've been telling Berend, our son, that he's named after the Chicago Bears, and Rachel's getting really mad at me. But I think it's gonna be hilarious when he goes to school and he's like, yeah, I'm named after the Chicago Bears. Anyway, I digress. For me, it's like, when Eloise is teething, I really want to do disposable diapers because it's nasty. This may be TMI, but so have we ever had a blowout with our cloth diapers?
Never.
I didn't believe Rachel one bit, when she was teaching me and trying to convince me to do cloth diapering. I didn't believe her that there would never be a blowout. But we've never had a blowout. It's crazy. But we've come really close when Eloise is teething. So this is the perfect time to switch over to disposable diapers. But only while she's teething.
Yeah, I don't know. She only poops like twice a day, so it's only 2 diapers a day that you, well, and then we switch to a disposable diaper and then we have a blowout. And you're having to like give her a bath because it's all the way up her back to her neck.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
That's a very good point.
Would you say that this year we've, as a family,
My
made changes to become more sustainable?
Oh, 100%.
Okay. Can I gripe for a second?
Sure.
I have made changes towards sustainability that I feel like we can stick to long term. I tried really hard, even though like I wanted to go full blast with it. I tried really hard to ease into it because I know as a family of 5, I'm not the only person that like matters in decision making for like whether we use paper plates, paper towels, things like that. So I'm lenient when you buy paper plates and paper towels because I understand like for certain situations, even though I would rather not, it would be much more like the longevity of our sustainability. The sustainability of our sustainability journey depends on it being doable, you know what I mean?
Right, totally.
That was a long way to say, do you want some water, please?
We could be doing better.
Yes, we could always be doing better. Until you live with absolutely 0 waste, you can always do better.
And that's just not going to happen.
It's not especially with the stage of life that we're in.
Exactly.
Lyndle?
There's some right here, Lyndle.
So, with that said, I always have it pointed out to me if I show something that I'm using that's disposable. So, for example, yesterday it was the crock pot liner.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
Which I've made a decision that crock pot liners are going to be part of our life for the foreseeable future.
Just think of how much water that saves.
True, yeah, not washing a crock pot, especially if something burns onto it.
Yeah.
But we only do a crock pot meal, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a month.
I was gonna say once a week, but yeah.
Yeah, max 4 times a month. And that's just been one of the things that is worth it to me. I weigh, you know, the benefits and the harm that that's doing, and I choose to do a crock pot liner. And I know that there's chemicals in those, and I know it's a calculated risk.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, of course, somebody comments on the fact that I'm using a disposable crock pot liner and that they never use those because it's bad for the environment, and they would just rather wash the crock pot. And I just want to be snarky and be like, congratulations on your zero waste lifestyle. That takes a lot of forethought and effort. Like, we're trying our hardest. We have definitely not lived sustainably in the past.
We still don't. We're not even close.
Not even close to like,
But we never claim that we do.
but we don't. No, we're just trying, and I think that's all that matters.
Take the bottle.
And if there's any lesson I want to give in this whole soapbox speech is just make one change at a time that you know you can stick to. And then once that feels comfortable to you and it feels like your everyday thing, then add something else. Like, you don't need to go full board into it. And if you see somebody that's trying to be sustainable, maybe make a comment that lifts them up, not like tears them down for one decision that they make.
I'm not
Yeah.
good for this.
I digress. Your turn.
Well, that's just part of having. Well, that's just part of having your life on the internet. You, no matter what you do, even if you are doing just such a wonderful job, somebody's going to be offended. Somebody's not going to agree. That's just how it is. What'd you say?
Mommy!
Where's Boo Bear? There he is.
Look at me, I'm a cool cat.
You are a cool cat, dude.
Ow. Where are we?